community, and welcome to My School is Your School. This is the program that connects Montgomery College with the community. Today, I'm going to dedicate this time to talk about the importance of, no matter what your education is and what you do, we're always working towards helping the community. And a great example of this is a former student of the college and a great friend of mine and colleague who is here to give me the update as to where he's at now. Welcome to Nestor Alvarenga.
Hello, Gloria. Thank you for having me and for the invitation and for this update.
The update, Nestor.
Update.
I mean,
right.
it's, I've known you for now many years.
Couple of years, yeah.
Couple of years. And I think it's, when I met you, your heart has always been with the community and help the community. And I think you have attained higher education, you went through high school and came to Montgomery College and graduated from the college, and then you continue with your bachelor's degree.
Wow, yeah, that's right. Montgomery County, local. I'm as local as it can get. Went to Wheaton High School, so shout out, go Knights. And then, of course, I came to Montgomery College here in Rockville campus, actually. That's where I did my 2 years, and then transfer out to University of Maryland, which is the path of a lot of our community, yes. Right? Especially in the Latino and immigrant community. I was born in El Salvador, came here when I was 10 years old. So that is the path, and I completely fit that category and that example.
Yes.
So my 2 years in Montgomery College and then transfer out to University of Maryland College Park to do government and politics, which is what I did as my undergrad. And then eventually went back, I don't know how far you want me to go back on my career or my education, and then eventually went back for a master's at the School of Public Policy at Maryland as well. So I'm a double terp, I'm a Raptor here, right, Montgomery College.
So you have all these different mascots on your car. Well, the reason, it is very important for me to present to the public and the community especially, the faces and the experiences of all of us. And I think it's because no matter where we come from, we're here in the United States, we're here in the county, the state of Maryland, the DC, the DMV, the District, Maryland and Virginia. And we all come with a desire to do great things. But we don't forget where we come from, and that there is a community also out there who may not have the same opportunities, but the opportunities are here. And many times we have to ask for them, we have to look and seek help. And I think you are an example of how I think you have your experience shown the many facets and faces that we have. You are an activist by heart, I think. I could be wrong, but when how can I?
That's about right. That's about accurate. People that know
and I was
going
to ask you, so who is Nestor Alvarenga? And I think well, you correct me. Please tell me if it's not the case.
Well, yeah, no, absolutely. You're right. And look, and I always say this, and you know this, we could all do many things and accomplish everything we want, but we have to be given that opportunity. And so, and I'm a perfect example of having. Of course, I didn't have it. I didn't, growing up and everything, I had to look for help. Being new to this country, learning the language. Also, I went to Oyster Bilingual and Bancroft Elementary School. So DC. Shout out to that. That's
yes.
DC. So literally, I'm that, right? That DMV that we talk about.
DMV.
I am literally the DMV. So DC, Montgomery County, Prince George's now. Mm-hmm. So that whole circle, and my whole family being new, so having that support system going to the nonprofit organizations, that's my other background as well, right? And then this new phase that I'm in now that we'll talk about.
Yes.
But so it's important for us to know and for our community to know where to go, the CASAs of the world, the identities of the world, those nonprofits that are there to help and support Catholic Charities, Centro Católico, right?
Yes.
For our community to go and seek help. But you have to ask, you have to go, and so as you were mentioning, part of our job has always been to provide and bring and connect our community to services, or services to community and institution at my county. When I was at my role at Montgomery County with County Executive Legates as the Latino liaison, it was literally that, connecting, bringing the county to the community and the community with the county.
Yes.
And that's literally now my new role at Telemundo and NBC4, Washington,
Right.
Telemundo 44.
Yes.
It's handling all community affairs, initiatives, partnerships, strategic partnerships, and at the end of the day, providing that service to the community and for our community to be better and thrive. Because
Yes.
if we all thrive, if our community thrives, everybody thrives. And
It
so
is
that's
communicating the message, Nestor. I think we sometimes have the opportunity to media and communications. Our conversation here is sending the message to the public and sharing experiences, presenting examples that said, you know, I was there. I came here. I am an immigrant as you are. I learned English. I went to school. And
so, although sometimes I don't know whether I'm speaking English or Spanish, right?
It gets confusing at times.
What am I saying right now? But absolutely, it's about telling our stories and where we come from and our process, right? And sometimes people just see where you're at now, the position, but everything, the whole path and the journey to getting where we are, and we have to share those stories with our youth, with at every stage, at elementary, middle, and high school, and college, of course. That you can do it, you can continue, and as long as you have your focus, what you want to do, where you want to go in life.
When we find our jobs in places that we need to present those needs and the message, is very important. That we're gonna do that, because the only way that communities have the opportunities and the resources and see a better future is if we represent them.
We represent and we know the needs of that community. So, this is a new world for me, the communications world, and working at the station, which has been exciting. It's been 1 year. Wow. Time
goes by very quickly.
When you're having fun, time goes by. and I'm still having fun, and hopefully we'll be having fun for a while.
Yes.
But it's exactly that, being at that table, representation matters.
Yes.
And advocating, right? That's what we do too. It's advocating on behalf of our community and what's happening, and everything else that falls into place.
Give a voice to the community. And that's exactly what we do.
And telling our stories, which matters. Especially now, there's so many different views and polarizations, and so we have to tell our story, which is what we're good at, and just telling our story as it is. And my experience as a Latino Salvadorian here in the DMV, which we're quite a few number here, right? The largest population after LA is here of Salvadorians or Central Americans is in the DMV.
This is big.
And then we have the melting pot, right? We have all of Latin America here, which makes this a unique place to be. We're both local DMV folks, and we love the area. So it's a great place.
I think we're very fortunate in a way. I think we have found the spaces where we can express the needs that we see in the community, and I think it's your position. I didn't want to introduce you with a title because I thought I'm going to let Nestor tell the community. Listen, this is who I am. You give me a title.
Yeah, exactly.
This is who I am, and
what
this is what I'm
exactly?
doing.
We do it all.
Yes.
And exactly, and to your point of this area, right? We're so lucky that what is local is also national or international news, just because we're in Washington, D.C. as well. And it has an impact everywhere.
And one thing that before we run out of time is this, Nestor, that I always stress to the community the importance of learning the language. Because here we are, you and I, having this conversation in English. And there are people who think, I don't know if I can do that. When you're new and you're learning a new language, you think, oh my God, how long is it going to take? Can I do this? Maybe I don't have the capacity to learn. I always said, community, we learn. We all have the capacity to learn. You put your mind and your heart into doing something, and you do it.
We all adapt, right? And
Yes.
that's one of the strengths of or weaknesses of humanity, right? That we can adapt to any situation.
Yes.
But don't tell yourself no. Let other people tell you that, whether it's an example or different examples. But in the case of learning the language, of course, absolutely, we all can do
Yes.
it. And just, again, having those goals and going, just go for it. And I was just talking about this today. I am the example of bilingual education because I went to Oyster Bilingual School. So I didn't go through that ESOL path, but literally it was that 1 year in bilingual education that got me into regular, afterwards I was regular school classes, regular classes in middle school and then high school. But of course, absolutely, we all can do it. And we need to communicate and to be part of that larger community. I completely believe in having our own space as a Latino community,
Yes.
but we also need to reach out and be part of the larger community, which is what makes it fun too. So
It is. It's a lot of fun, and I think we
Absolutely.
both get a lot of satisfaction from the work we do.
yeah, I mean,
It's a-
community work, it's no
Yes.
joke, and it's not easy, as you know, as we know.
It's a lot of work,
It's
but
a
it's
lot of
fun.
work, but you have to like it and you have to
Yes.
enjoy it. So
It's the only way you can do it.
it's the only way you can do it.
Yes. Is there any way that you can provide a contact information if anybody is inspired by this conversation and said, I want to write to this man, I want to talk
I
to
want
this
to
man.
meet Nestor.
I want to be Nestor, the future Nestors, yes.
Oh, wow. Okay, sure. My email, nestor.alvarenga@nbcuni.com. That's, I think, the shortest way to go through email. And then if you
Yes.
are interested in Telemundo, NBC Washington, you can find us telemundo44.com. But nestor.alvarenga@nbcuni.com. You can email me.
Yes, and these are conversations, I tell you, they go very fast. And there is a lot, I'm sure, since you and I have this conversation sitting at the table and sharing. So what are you doing and where you are and all that. It's because I like to have the updates. It's incredible the opportunities that are presented to us in this area. Because since I know you have changed from different locations, but you're always doing something that is to benefit the community.
Thank you.
It is true, and it is true, and I think this is something we can all do, Nestor. You know, you can have a degree in whatever you have it, but if you find the time to do this, to help the community, believe me, we will have a great, excellent place around here. So,
And we do. I think we are in a lucky place, and so much in our communities are just thriving, and Montgomery County being
yes, a very progressive.
and having that melting pot and that representation here, right? 20% Asian, 20% Latino, 20% African American. It's an incredible place to be. As they say, live, work, play.
Yes, yes.
In the county.
Well, friend, it's been fun. Thank you so much for making time to come and give us an update.
Thank you for
Best
having me.
wishes to you at your new place,
Gracias.
your new workplace. Community, we ran out of time. This is great. Please come and visit us. Tune in to montgomerycollege.edu for information. And if don't forget us, we're here. Thank you so much.